Yo guys, what is up and welcome to another video. Today I'm actually going to be talking about my 2017 and 18 combined into one, pretty much. What I've learned from those 2 years. Some people will say I've learned nothing. Some people will back me and say I've learned a lot. I try to be the most humble person I can be and say that yes, I have made mistakes in the past. You learn from making mistakes. If you make mistakes, you learn. Even if you make mistakes that hurt yourself. Let's say you made a mistake, you trusted a person that you shouldn't have trusted, or you went out with a group. I'm saying this, it sounds like I'm throwing shade. I'm not throwing shade. Just for anyone watching that knows me and me personally, I am not throwing shade. I'm just trying to figure out, alright, I'm gonna make this stupid example because I saw a pocket near me. Imagine you buy the pocket, and a few days later you realise, let me make an example with my mobile. Imagine you buy a mobile, and a few days later you don't like the mobile. Like, you know, you learn from your mistakes, alright? If you have to make the mistakes to learn from them. And in 2017, 2018, I made some mistakes, but you learn from them. Like, 2018, my main mistake, I'm gonna start from here, was I think I was cutting out people. Like, I was cutting out people from my life that maybe didn't deserve to be cut out. Some of them, I'm just saying that. Some of them did not deserve to be cut out. And honestly, in a way, you need to choose who your friends are, and you need to realize who your real friends are rather than who you should be hanging out with just because. Like, for example, time doesn't make a friend, if that makes any sense. So like, just because you've known this guy for longer doesn't mean you owe something to him. Like, the person that you've had the most memories with and that you trust and that you still have trust now, that you barely have any toxic relationships with, that is the person that is your true friend you used to stick by. But yeah, pretty much last year, 2018, you guys know, I was doing YouTube for a long time, and I was trying to focus solely on YouTube, and also had loads of health conditions that have taught me a lot, to be honest, because I'm still a very anxious person. I'm still not the fully, my monitor just went off, the fully fledged person I want to be. I'm still, you could say this, but it sounds like I'm trying to copy Gaslight. I'm still evolving into the person I want to be. I'm still changing, you know. I still, I don't know if most of you know this, but one of my main goals is to put on weight and muscle more than anything. I want to start the sport. I used to play football in the past. I used to do karate in the past, or karate, however you want to say it. I actually did like a month of basketball at one point as well. So I have been, here and there out of the sports type of industry, if you want to say that. But I want to stick to a certain routine and a certain sport, whether it's gym, I've been doing gym for quite a while now. It's only been like once or twice a week, but I've been doing it for quite a while. And that's one of my main aims for 2019, is to stick to it, because last year I stuck to it for like 2 months, then I cut it off for so long, and I just did like home exercise kind of thing, so like exercise in my own home. And then by like September time, I started doing jogs, and I started going out for gym as well, I think the beginning of October. And I haven't stopped till now. I've been going gym at least once to twice a week since October. I want to do more, obviously, that is my aim, to do more, but you don't know. Like, to be honest, my conditions have kind of been playing up again beginning of this year. I don't know, it could be the weather, it could be, I don't know what, a lot of things could affect it. I've looked it up, I've done my research, and it's weird, to be honest. It's very weird. I'm trying to learn more about it, adapt. It isn't as bad as last year, I gotta be real, but it is still, it's still there. It still pressures you, it still makes you not want to do other things, it still prevents you from doing other things. So yeah, if you were in my shoes, you'd know what I'm speaking about, you'd know what I'm talking about. And for me, the aims of this year is I don't want to be focused on YouTube. Like, obviously, the first few months of last year, I was literally focused on YouTube. I was trying to put out as many videos as possible. I took notice of the quality, but I just put out as many videos as possible. I was enjoying myself, but at the same time, I was kind of shielding out the rest of my life, if that makes any sense. I want to kind of implement YouTube into my life, but at the same time, don't put it too much. So, like, if I upload 2 videos a week to both of my channels, so 4 videos a week, that's good enough for me. Even 3 videos a week is good enough for me. And I want to stick to that throughout most of the year. I also have a photography page. If you want to follow it, I'll leave it down below in the description. I'll leave both my photography page and my actual Instagram in the description because I post on both. And I want to gain some followers on them, and I want to kind of post regularly on both of them social media. Other than goals in terms of YouTube and obviously social media, I want to realize what I want, like what I enjoy doing in life, and I have realized that. And mainly it's literally sports. Like, I love watching and doing sports. So like boxing, football. Top 2 sports I love doing, boxing and football. So I want to advance in one of them sports, or I want to do one as a hobby and then advance in the other, if that makes any sense. I also love calling. If you don't, like, literally just being on a call with a friend, I love doing that, like literally. I love it. So yeah, I miss doing that because we used to do that a lot in our 2017 group, but you know, it's kind of like it's very complicated right now, so like it's not really possible, but like I still call with other people definitely, and I still really do enjoy it. For those people that know who I'm saying, who I'm referring to, you know who you are. And yeah, I still really enjoy calling with you guys, but yeah, just calls in general, I enjoy them a lot and they're really fun. So I want to do a lot more of them this year. I want to get out a lot more. I started off the year in the best way possible this year, literally being out for New Year's Eve rather than being inside, because the year before I was just stuck in. I think I was either watching YouTube or making YouTube videos or watching a series. Something else I love doing and I don't want to stop doing is watching series, because I love watching series and watching movies as well. I love doing both of them. I love playing on my PlayStation. I love gaming. It's obviously a big thing that I like doing. And other than that, I just like getting out. I literally like getting out with friends, family, anything really. And the last aim for me this year is to figure out who I want to, who are going to stick by me, who are the friends that are going to stick by me. I know a lot of people that are watching this, literally please, okay, I'm not trying to offend anyone, I'm just saying, I know who's going to be watching this video, most likely anyways, and I know that most of you are my real friends. I know that you guys, literally, you love me with a passion, and I know that, maybe if sometimes I do some things that aren't the best, you guys do some things that aren't the best, we never really mean it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it's weird. It's really weird, to be honest. But I really do think that this year I need to focus on literally who I want to be with, in terms of friends, in terms of everything in life, to be honest, and what is the type of person I want to be, and pretty much what do I want to do in life, like in terms of hobbies, school, work, whatever. I think that's literally the main focus of what I need to do literally this year. Obviously, literally to succeed, just make goals and you'll succeed. Just literally make goals, make sure you have positive people around you, and you will succeed in 2019, I can guarantee you that. But yeah, if you have some sort of, like, I don't know if it's a chronic disorder, the disorder I have, or the condition I have, but if you have some sort of thing that's holding you back, just, I know it's hard, but just try and push it aside. Like, I've tried my best to push it aside, and some days I'm able to push it aside. I'm sometimes able to push it aside for months and weeks, but then sometimes it's just there for like a few days and it does really bother me. And yeah, You need to sometimes push it aside. If you can't push it aside, try and still be positive and try and figure out something else to do throughout your day to make you occupied and positive, I guess. But yeah, talking about positivity, and something I've been doing for like 4 days is going for jogs and doing some training of boxing, literally just with my equipment I have at home. And that is literally what I'm about to go do now. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm literally going to go on like a 3K jog now, literally before the AC Milan game against Genoa. So yeah, I don't know when this video is going to be coming out. Sorry, it's been like I think it's been almost a week or two since I uploaded my last video on this channel, but this channel is going to be like weekly uploads, or 2 times a week kind of uploads. It's not going to be every day because I want this to be a bit more how can I say it, a bit more quality over quantity, if that makes any sense. If you want more quantity, there'll be a bit more quantity on my second channel rather than on the first channel. But yeah, as I said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've mentioned a lot of things. I'm gonna go through some tips quickly. Again, I have like a script written down here. That's why I keep looking down here. That's the reason I have just a few tips. So literally, always keep yourself occupied. Always have hobbies, and always have an inspiration for those hobbies. So let's say I have boxing. Inspiration for why I like boxing. It's weird because you can say, oh, it's stupid. A YouTuber got you into boxing. Yes, a YouTuber got me into fitness and boxing. You can say that's embarrassing. You can say that's not. He is my inspiration for fitness and boxing. KSI is literally my inspiration for that. My inspiration for football is literally every Milan player that I've liked. Kaká is the main one, but yeah, pretty much every Milan player I've liked. Set goals, try and make them realistic, so then you're not put down if you don't achieve them. Do them every day if you have to. Have people to talk to, so if you're ever in doubt, if you ever need anyone to speak to, obviously have some people to talk to. Do what you love. There's always a main objective. You need to do what you love for you guys to succeed in anything, pretty much. Stick by the people you love and the people that surround you with positivity, I guess. Find someone to look up to. As I said, I look up to certain YouTubers. I look up to people in my family. I look up to youth friends. I look up to footballers. There's a few people that I look up to, but yeah, pretty much you need to find someone to look up to. Don't be scared to do something that you really want to do. Obviously, depends on the circumstances, because obviously it depends on what the thing is, but obviously don't be scared to do something. If you want to do it, then try and figure out a way to do it. And things won't always, pretty much. If you've watched Teen Wolf, it's a show that I really like watching. If you literally just go and search up Teen Wolf Season 5 trailer, they say in that trailer that things can't always be bad. They have to always turn one way or the other. So if things are really bad right now, the scale has to balance itself. So it has to go either be okay or go back to good. But if it's always been in the middle and it's always been okay, it has to sometimes switch either to good or bad. There's always a scale, and you always need to have the bad moments, have the good moments, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I hope this helped anyone. It's a 20-minute video on my camera, but I will edit it down a little bit. I edit the parts out that I think don't really need to be in there. And yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to leave a like. I hope this was of good quality for this channel. I hope you guys all appreciate this video and that you have taken something out of this video and that I've helped you with something. But yeah, always stay positive. 2019 is a new year, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I have certainly enjoyed making it, and I will see you guys whenever I post my next video. Make sure to subscribe to be the first one to watch my next video coming out. And yeah, subscribe to my second channel for quantity over quality type of videos. They're still quality, but they're more frequent, I guess, and they're gaming. On here there won't be gaming, so yeah. As I said, I'm rambling now. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.
yeah.